Hi and welcome back to Toby's Video Skills with Toby. Today's video we will change the entire taillights and brake lights of the Jeep Wrangler JL 2020. And we'll focus on the Kiwi brand, which you can find also on Amazon. I will put all the links in the description below, obviously. This should be a fairly easy and beginner-friendly installation. So let's start with unpacking this box. But I don't want to bore you too much, so let's do it quicker. It wouldn't be a set if there would only be one, so we have two tail lights, left and right, and then we have also the brake light down here. The cool thing about those ones is they do come already with those resistors back here, which will also place inside in the compartment where everything, all the wiring goes to. So I'll show you how to do that, because they also deliver those brackets with it, which is really good. And we'll keep the foil on, but you can see already they're smoked dark, so I'm really curious how they will look like. I think this is a fairly good offer they present here for LED lights, so let's see how it goes. So I selected, we'll start here with the left tail light, and to loosen it, the first thing we have to do, go inside, and I'll show you how to do that. You will need a trim panel removal tool or a flathead screwdriver. Pop this little piece open here. This one. And then you have access. And then you have access to a 10mm bolt there. Please be careful. It's plastic, so you don't want to overdo it. You can see it. It's either Torx or socket. Here you can see it better, hopefully. Completely undo it, and then tail light will come out. This is the tool I'm working with. Socket 10mm. I'll take it out. I was talking about plastic. And let's continue here, because now we just pull it out. As you can see, this is all how it holds in. So now there's a red latchet. This one we have to push back, and we can push it down. Here we are. Now we'll pry this out. It's a plastic piece holding in, because we'll need it later. There we go. That's all. So let me do a little try fit first, just to see if everything works. Let's see. Apparently, this is how it should look like. Nice. All right. Smoked, dark smoked, whatever you call it. It's dark, but the light, the LED, will be white and red and red. So we'll see how that looks like. But one thing we need to do, we need to transfer the bracket from this one to this one. So as much as I can see, we do have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3 screws. Taking this one out and then putting in the other one, and should be able to push it in this direction, lift it up and push it out. There we go. Let's do this. Take it out. Taking all the screws here out, putting it over in here. As much as I see, we do not have such a nice bracket on this old one, so we'll not be able to use it, but we'll just leave it dangling out here. So do an installation like this. And I guess there should have been a pin, but sadly this one broke already, it looked like, so. Alright, before transferring this on, they did deliver those little brackets, which I will use. Oh, took a screw out up here. Just push it on, because that's similar to this one, so we could reuse it from the original one. I'll keep it there, I'll use a new one here. And I want to push all the wires over there. Well, let's see if that works out without destroying anything. It looks like, yeah. I think it does work. Nah, actually no. I think it's better to just run them down here so I don't destroy anything, but I think it's still good. I think there's no right or wrong as long as you have access to this wire. So I pushed it down here firmly so it's snapped in place. Now I'm screwing in 1, 2, 3 bolts. So, okay, so for the resistor, different opinions what you can do with this, but it's getting hot. So imagine that. And there's a plate with it. I saw a couple people mounting it to the plate. They provided screws with it and then putting it basically up here. So it hangs a little up in the air, has some cooling maybe circulating around, which I think is a good idea. So they provided actually one more of those clips. So you can either reuse the clip from the old light, do the same, or you found a good mounting spot inside of the compartment, inside here, to do that. I didn't see anything good for me, so I wanna try the solution. There are no clear instructions on that part. By the way, they did not provide any instructions in general, so I think the video hopefully might help you guys. So we'll see. Let me get everything out. You have to put it together yourself. So using the bracket, hope you can see that, and then putting on those little tiny bolts and nuts. Okay, I made it. And if you're wondering how I accomplished this task, I used a little needle nose plier and a little stubby Phillips. So now to mount it here, what I was able to see using those clips, if you have one to spare, then you should. If you have two to spare to hold it better, then it should be even better. Alright, I understand that now. So look at this here. So this is how it will look at the end. When you look towards in this direction, this nose or wherever the screw thing is down pointing, right? So that's how it will be there. So if you have, for whatever reason, you have two of those clips, put two in, because it will definitely help with vibration and everything. If you don't have two clips, you can use one from the old OEM lights, or you can buy them, link in the description below as well. And actually I do not know how good it will hold, but I like the idea of not screwing in the car. So let's see if it fits. Make sure all the wires are in there, not dingling around anything anywhere, so you will not smash them. Okay, let me put in the screw from inside. Alrighty. Let's have a quick look if it does work. Nice. So you saw it, it does work. I think we can now tighten everything down for this light. Looks pretty good. Same as before. You just tighten down this one and then you can close it with the cover. Don't overdo it, it's plastic, so be careful with that. Let's switch to the other side. Same procedure as before. Same as before. Fast forward. No, actually not, but I will in a second. So I'll do the same. I'll transfer this bracket over to the new one. I will install this resistor from the new one on the bracket. I will install this bracket for the resistor also on here. Keep in mind, the resistor is getting hot. It's really getting hot, so it's very important that it's mounted somewhere where it can escape the heat a bit and get also cooling. So keep that in mind. And again, those clips, which I saw somewhere in a review someone used for using it, they're really hefty, really good. Link in the description below. They're not expensive, luckily. You can also use them for the grill of your car. In that case, Jeep Wrangler, so that's good. They're exact the same. Okay, let me transfer it over. I mean, fast forward, right? looks pretty tight. That's the one. That's what I was talking about. And again, we mount it like this. Number two, that worked easier on this side. I'm not sure why. You might have to push it in this direction because here it's too close to the side of the car. Fill it in, you know. This time I need to mount it so like this. Connect the wire first. That's what I thought. So you hear it somewhere. I think that might it. It might be it. Yeah. Okay. You need to mount it like this. I'm still using 2 clips here, down there, but because of the door, let me try to show you here. The door. This one is for the door. It's when you open it, it goes away and then it slides back in. So you need to be out of the way there. Just keep that in mind. Use your plastic screw. Be careful tightening this down. Put it in. Hand tight first. And then use your socket. Tighten it all the way. Again, plastic. Don't overdo it. There they are. Running lights. And blinker. Nice. By the way, what the resistor does. For LEDs, because they use less power, and we have the old models, the old Halogen or whatever those light bulbs are called, we had them in there. This car does not have the LED package, so it means as soon as there's less power consumption, it thinks they're broken, you have to fix it, and then it's blinking like the fast blick, 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 instead of the normal blinker sound. Alright, next up, to get access to this light up here, we have to take off the spare tire first. To take off the spare tire, you do need a T30, I believe, because you want to take off this little bezel first, which means you have to do this one, and then you can pull it off, and then you can take off the spare tire without damaging it. So this is a great test for you to understand how to take off the spare tire in case you do have a flat. So I was using one of the 7/8 wrenches. Oh, sorry, I don't know if you can actually see that. That's what I'm using, and now you take it off. Just slide it down. That's all. And place it right there because we only need to get here. So what we need to do next is unbolting all those T whatever they are. Actually, maybe you're lucky. Oh, nope, small. Okay. Let's unbolt all of them because we need to get access, pop this off, and then we can pop this out. One should be number 2. There we are. And then, ta-da! That's all. Now we can unplug it because it has such a nozzle back here as well. Pull it out, that's all. And I guess we'll switch it with this one. Ta-da! Let me plug this in first. There we go. And I want to test it first before I plug anything else in. Alright, I tested it, it works. We'll put it back in. Almost done. Nice. You get the idea. Tighten it, done, and then we'll take a look on the whole picture, how it looks like. Don't forget this one, the bezel. Friends. Whoop. Now no one can steal this tire. Now we'll give it a try and we'll see if it works. Ooh, yeah. And emergency lights. Yoo-hoo! It's working. Doesn't look too bad. I like it. Actually, I like it. Finally, LED. Look actually way better than they appear here, I feel like. The red is cool. The red is really nice. It's not orange, it's red. Apologies for that. Maybe I can change some settings and see. Yeah, there we go. That's more what it actually looks like. It's more this red. There we go. Nice. And you can see here everything. Oh, let me put it in reverse so you have an idea of that. I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoyed it, this tutorial. I hope it was very helpful for you. I'm sorry, there's a fan blowing at me. I hope it was helpful for you. I had a lot of fun. Thanks to Kiwi for providing those taillights. I will test it now. I have no idea about build quality and stuff like that, so I'll let you know in a follow-up video if there's anything odd with them or not. Other than that, I will enjoy it now. I will enjoy the LED lights front. Oh, by the way, there's another video up there. And taillights LED finally. That's pretty cool as well. I mean, as well, there's another LED on the car. Thanks for watching. Tschüss!